Music is good for the ears and eyes too. A great connection for the mind and the heart. In this particular video, he is not the musician, but the man behind the production of this particular music video. It's a bright sunny morning as I met Paul Mukoma in his office to share with me about his humble beginning.
I like taking a walk in the park and just looking at nature and taking a drive, out of the city, and I like seeing nature and God's creation. It's very therapeutic. I really love traveling, both locally, internationally. I really love traveling. It's one of my best hobbies. I do it both for leisure, for business. I like everything that involves traveling, and thank God the work I do involves a lot of traveling, so I get to sometimes be on holidays. I work. Yeah.
Life has offered Paul reasons to smile looking back at his work, which motivates him and energizes him to work even harder.
I think my best moments is like the time my life transitioned from what I was trained to do, hotel work, to now media, without any formal training. That was my best moment because it really showed me the potential that I have. I was also able to do productions that I've seen make global impact, music videos that people have watched all over the world, and that have transformed people's lives. When I've seen people come to me when they are so down and they look like they don't have any potential, but I'm able to see potential in them. I'm able to nurture that potential and bring out something in them that maybe no one else had seen it like that before.
But what really breaks your heart in your line of duty?
My worst moment is when we are parting with people in a bad way, because our business is about people. When we did some projects and we thought they would really do well, and they did not, or when we made some contracts that after spending so much and we ended up losing so much, and and at times we work with people for many years and it doesn't add up well. Like you've signed up some artists and you disagree, and now it turns out to be a very bad ending.
Which dish do you love most?
I don't have a particular dish that I can say this is my favorite, but anything with chicken salad, I love so much. Well, grilled chicken is good for me. I also like pasta, spaghetti. Yeah, I love that kind of food. But I love the natural food, our kind of food, like like the real African food. Yeah.
Receiving salvation at a youthful age had a great impact in his life, which is portrayed well by the birth of Princecam Media.
I gave myself the name Princecam when I discovered, God is our father and he's a king, so the son of a king is a prince. So that was my argument, and I gave myself the nickname Prince. And when now time came to begin to start a company, I think I really wanted that name on it. So that's how Princecam was born. It was the name of Prince and the shot of camera joined together to make Princecam Media.
Princecam Media is heading to its 8th birthday and has become the stepping stone for many musicians doing well both locally and internationally.
We began with people like Esther Wahome, and we did the very famous Kunadawa album. And we also worked with the late Angela Chibalonza. We did her first album as well, which was very big at that time. We worked with Jimmy Gate, sort of discovered him singing in a church and did his first album wakati wa kubarikiwa, and seeing where he is today, we're very proud about that. We've worked with Emmy Kosgei, like I told you, from the beginning, and even coming up with his new style, hairstyle, and branding her. Did for her 4 albums that have done quite well in the market. We can discover somebody who, and many people cannot see anything good out of these people, but we discover them, and as we can see the potential from the beginning, just like gold, and we take that gold, refine it, and put it in the market, and people start. Like one young man we signed the other day, he's called Didi, and I heard his song and I was like, this is a great song. And we called him all the way from Kitengela, he's a Maasai, and we did his first video. With his first video, he has managed to get 3 awards with his first video, and within the first 6 months. So he got 3 awards. Now he's in the limelight. People are calling him for shows. People are calling him for, to perform.
Its recent partnership with Inorero University aims to provide the students with practical lessons to provoke their mind into being more creative in the media industry.
We discovered there is a very big gap for practical training, and we thought, why don't we have a practical training center? And that's how Princecam Media Practical Training Center was born. And so we emphasize on hands-on training. And we are actually partnering with other institutions like the International University of of Professional Studies to train. Once they do the theory, we do the practical. The students and the people we've mentored, I think it's about 50. Those we've mentored about more than 50 as interns, as students, and as as trainees in our company.
Your looking room on this camera will be right to left. How they will appear on your TV set of box, okay? How they will appear on your TV, it will appear on the right side of your screen, it will appear on the left side of the screen. When you're doing lighting, you start subject by subject. So, this is on a high level, maybe God willing, one day we'll take you to Super Studios, and that's, you see, an advanced lighting. So we should have a key light here for everyone. So most lights come with these blinders, and you close them depending on, there should not be spillages of light. So we should also have a glass. Careful, I see Mr. Mkoma here, and I know he wants to say something.
So as I met with the Vice Chancellor, our motive is not just to give you notes or for you to get a certificate. We want to produce people who will be moving the industry tomorrow. Okay. The problem we have as employers also, we've had so many people come, and they come with very nice papers, some with diplomas, degrees. And then you interview them and ask them, what can you do? And the guy is stranded. You ask them, okay, what camera have you used? They say, the camera too, just a camera, ni Sony. So it is very, it's, when you tell me we were using a Sony camera, what? Sony, there are so many Sony cameras. There are millions of Sony cameras. Which Sony camera are you using? You should know, okay? So that's why we also want you to ask as many questions as you can. Okay, and to do your own research at the same time. When you have time, do your own research. The field is so big, it's so wide that we cannot teach you everything here. But you can learn so much depending on also how much you're able to take in.
Challenges linger in any business. But unlike some people who get weighed down, Paul says they have challenged him to work even harder.
Every field, there are challenges. And the way you surmount those challenges is what determines how you grow. So we have so many challenges. When we began, it was capital. Then we began, and now more people have their company, so you get competition. Some of it you get from the people you've actually trained. And we don't mind that. It helps us to grow and think what else can we do? How can we make our productions better?